All right. So we are getting ready to get started with our first official meet of our distance learning service. So welcome everyone. This is Different Kind of Smart. We're here with Collaborative Healing. We're going to talk and learn so much about each other and engaging. I am really excited to be here with you guys today. I hope you guys come back and see us. Here with me is a team that is going to support all the work that we have to do. So my name is Corinne. You can call me Ren. Okay, and on my right, Tanisha. All right. And on my left,
Maylon.
All right. And I also have two very special helpers who are going to be popping up any second now. As soon as they want to come and join me, bow. These two special little explorers here. Boys, can you introduce yourselves?
My name is Makai.
And all right, fabulous. So we are here to bring you guys an exciting new virtual learning experience. We are going to come together and explore special and new ways of being smart. So first thing, before we do anything, I think it's very important that you guys get to know us before we really get started. So I had a cool idea, you guys. I want you guys to tell me what you think. But we're going to break into what I like to say is my icebreaker, my meet and greet. We go and say each other's names, and we're going to bust out in a cool dance move. So I'm going to go first. Actually, I think my friend here wants to go first. Let's go. All right. So you can introduce yourself, and I want to see a cool, funky dance from you. So what's your name? And let's get a dance. All right, Bakari, let's get a dance. Hey, we got Bakari, and this is dance. Hey, all right. Thank you. All right, Bakari, thank you. You see our friend and his shoulder moves. This is dance, right? That's going to be you in the clubs, on the streets? Yeah? Okay. All right. So my name is Corinne, and Corinne. It's the Cabbage Patch, y'all, for y'all who don't know. Okay, you know, I'm showing my age. All right. So who wants to come next? All right. Introduce yourself. Tell us your name. Give a new dance. Hey. What's your name? Tell everyone your name. Tell everyone your name, honey.
My name is Makai.
His name is Makai. All right. Thank you, honey. All right, you guys. Now we're going to slide off on the screen real quick because the first thing we like to do when we get started is that we try and connect into our brain, tune in for a moment of mindfulness. Now, this is a special superpower. I don't know if you guys knew we had superpowers. You know, a lot of adults don't know that. So children who are listening in, I want you guys to really hear this, okay? We have superpowers. It's how we control things with our minds. So first thing, I want to show you guys a cool video. So we are going to open it up. Everyone click onto the screen and listen to my friend.
Hi friends, my name is Mindful Aussie, and today I'm going to teach you about a special superpower that you can use no matter what you are doing or where you are. This superpower can help you do better in school, sports, music, and many other things. It can also help you calm down when you are angry, sad, scared, or have any other feelings you don't like. This superpower is called mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you pay special attention to anything with love. There are lots of things that we can learn to be mindful of. What am I doing right now? Breathing! Did you know that we are always breathing all the time? Even though we are breathing all the time, we usually don't notice it. That's why today we are going to learn how to pay attention to our breath. This is what we are going to do. Together we are going to take a long, deep breath through our nose for 3 seconds, as if we're filling up our belly with lots of fresh air. Then we're going to hold all that fresh air in for 3 seconds. Don't let it escape! After we've held our breath, we're going to slowly let it all out through our nose for 3 seconds. Let's try it together. Ready? Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Let it out. 1, 2, 3. Let's try that again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold it tight. 1, 2, 3. And release. 1, 2, 3. Good job! You have just learned how to pay attention to your breath and how to stay calm and relaxed. Now, let's all say this together. I am calm and relaxed.
I am
Ready?
and
I am calm and relaxed.
I am
Great job! Let's say it again. I'm calm and relaxed. Mindful breathing will give you lots of special superpowers, so try and do this whenever you remember. And the secret is, the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. Till next time, bye friends!
All right. I hope you guys really enjoyed that the way that I did. I really love when we get the chance to be mindful, be present. It is the very beginning to having our superpowers and really tuning in to understanding what makes us special and unique. So, friends, we're going to learn today about a special word. This word is called unique. Have you guys ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Kai, have you heard of it?
Yes.
Yeah? What do you guys think it means to be unique? What do you think that means?
It means to be different.
Different. I like that. So we've got the word different. Anything else?
You have a special trait that no one else has but you.
Special trait that no one else has that but you. So only you have this special trait. That is what makes you unique. It is so, so beautiful. We are going to come and we are going to connect every week like this. All right, family. So thank you for holding tight with us. We just experienced some technical difficulties. So right now we are recovering our system. I appreciate everybody for being patient. And we are going to stay right on schedule as if nothing has changed. I want you guys to still remember the theme that we're talking about today. It is called being unique. So if you didn't hear my friends, they had mentioned earlier what it means to be unique. They had very special kind of definitions of what it was. And I'm going to ask them to share it again. My friend Bakari is here. Can you tell everyone into this what you think the definition of being unique is?
Is being different and being yourself.
I love that. So being different and being yourself. So I want you guys to really listen to that. It is okay to both be different and be yourself. I know a lot of times we sometimes experience pressure from outside factors and friends and families and homes about how it can impact what we think it means to be ourselves. So that is what we're looking for. What makes you unique? What makes you yourself? Now I have my other friend here who is going to give us their definition of what they think it means to be unique. Makai, can you share with everyone what you think it means to be unique?
To have a special trait that no one else has but you.
Ooh. I'm gonna let y'all pause on that one. I hope you marinated that one. That was powerful, family. That was powerful. How old are you, friend?
13.
13, okay? I want you guys to listen to the wisdom of our youth. It is so important. He understands that being unique, you have special traits. These traits are what divide you and make you separate from other people in the world. So we are all unique. I want you guys right now to take a second and really think about what makes us unique. We're going to be here every week. We're going to meet with you guys. Every week we're going to be here. You can follow us. We have social media. We can be found on this platform. If you have any questions, drop it in the chat box. You can always follow us, Different Kind of Smart, on its Facebook page. And if you want to join us for our interactive learning, you can download the app Edmodo. We have a class code, and in this class has weekly lessons and activities for you and your family to go through and learn what it means to be special and have different types and ways of learning, because everyone doesn't learn the same way. Everyone doesn't learn the same way. So family, I appreciate you guys for bearing with us through these technical difficulties. I think we are popping right up right about now. All right. Oh, family. We have been muted this whole time. We appreciate you guys for sticking through it with us. We're here to talk about different ways of being unique. Right now up on this screen, I have a worksheet. This worksheet talks about the different ways that we are unique. So I want you guys to go through it with me, check out the different categories. So the first category is family. So you got to think, what makes my family unique? I'll start. I know that I feel special because my family wouldn't have come together if my father, who is a native from Guyana, which is in the Caribbean, if he hadn't come here from the States, to the States. He's a first generation here and he's very proud. And him and my mother brought me and my brother into this world. And that makes me feel very special. That's something that I think is unique about myself. So does anyone else have anything to share about what makes them unique?
Well, I'm going to share that I feel like I am unique when it comes to my family because I strive to break generational curses.
Yes, I love that. Breaking general curses all day 2020, okay? Everybody, I need you to understand that breaking generational curses is so important because I feel like a lot of people don't even recognize most of the time that they are stuck in a pattern and in a system. And it's really about having your own self-awareness. That's where mindfulness comes in. Boys, did you have anything that you felt made your family unique and special?
Well, we do all create stuff. A
Ooh.
lot of things.
A lot of
Like
things.
what? What kind of stuff do you create?
Sculptures, paintings, pictures, all kinds of stuff.
Wow. So these are some these boys are brothers, by the way, and they come from, just to share, they both are very musically talented boys, right? They can play multiple instruments and they're in a band with their family. It is just your family on this band, right? So tell us, who's in the band with you guys?
Well, first off, there's my mom, Mama Shauna, aka Mama Oya, and then there's Shauna Divine, and I just call her Mommy or Omi.
So it's your mom, it's you two boys. Anyone else?
My brother Michael, my second oldest brother, and then there's my first brother Brandon.
Wow. So that is the
brother.
whole family. That is everyone in there. They play bands, you guys. 5 Tribe, look them up. All right, I love it. So let's move on. Let's see, work. What makes us unique about work? I'm actually going to pull from one of our, who likes to be our technician, but I'm going to pull him into the screen because he doesn't like screen time, but I think it's important that everyone gets the chance to share. So what makes your work unique? What is unique about you and the work that you do?
Well, ironically for me, my work and my family or my bloodline, they're one and the same. I found out the kind of work I do in the community, my ancestors had done years before. So if you guys don't know, there's a strong sister out whose name was Ida B. Wells. And she is in my blood, and she did the same kind of work that I do, from journalism all the way through community organizing, and was able to do it for over 20 years successfully. So to find that out and to see that I'm doing that now, I feel like my work is unique and it is rooted in my blood and my family, and I live by that day in and day out.
Awesome. All right, that is amazing. So testimonies all day, you guys. It really can be in the blood. We see families are doing unique things together. I love it. So moving right along, our next one is relationships. What is unique about different types of relationships? So I can think about this one. I feel I have unique relationships because I'm friends with all kinds of people. Back when I was in school, there was never really such a thing as cliques. I mean, I was talking to the jocks and the nerds and the athletes and the drama club, and I loved everyone, and everyone had the same respect for me back. And so I feel like as long as you treat folks like equals, that's a special way and a unique way of holding and engaging in relationships. Yeah?
Yeah.
Anyone else have a unique relationship they want to share? Or are we going to keep moving?
I have a lot of them.
You have a lot of them? Well, let's hear
It's
one.
gonna take like all day to hear one.
Oh, Lord. Can you give me a short one?
It's a simple way to explain it. We have a bunch of artistic musicians.
Speak up, honey, so everyone can hear.
There's a bunch of artists, illustrators, musicians. And there's
Wow. Artists, music
Poets.
illustrators, poets, musicians. That's amazing.
Spiritual friends.
Spiritual friends. How old are you?
Unique, special relationships. I love it. Let's keep going. So hobbies. What is a unique and special hobby that you guys have? Now, everyone at home, I want you guys to be thinking about the same thing. We're trying to identify different ways and ways that we are unique, okay? So let's think about some special hobbies that you guys have. I know when I was younger, I used to play soccer. But it wasn't so much as a hobby. I feel like it's more of a pastime. So I like to draw too. So I don't know. I feel like you can have a lot of hobbies. Don't you guys think?
I think so.
You
Yeah, I
think
have
so?
too many.
You have too many hobbies?
Yeah.
What about you, sir? Can you guys give me any good hobbies that you guys have?
Well, I do sculpt a lot. That's the main hobby I do.
And you make your own toys, don't you? What about you, sir? What kind of cool hobbies do you have?
musician, story maker, animator, an illustrator, on the way to becoming a professional drawer.
Did we hear that? Did we?
All in the spare time, ladies.
All in the spare time, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. An illustrator, animation. If you guys, one day we're going to get the chance and we're going to show some of the work that you guys do. Because I don't know if you actually know the work and effort it takes to animate something. But this young man right here makes full clips created from scratch. I don't even know what the software is about, but that's amazing to me. That right there is a unique hobby.
Actually,
want
it's
you-
on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. You know, I love how children are able to expand their minds and reach into all the resources they have access to. I didn't have YouTube when I was growing up. YouTube came around when I was like in high school, I think. So it's like, that was, I don't know. That's not how I found things out, but I love it. That's very special. So we have an others. Do you guys have anything that maybe just not fit into a category that you think is really special and unique? It could be a trait. It could be an experience. It could be anything in the entire world. What do you guys think?
Go.
Lego.
Oh,
Yes,
hi,
it-
Lego.
Bruno. Right now, we're talking about ways that we are unique and special. So I have some of my friends up here who were telling us some ways that they're unique and special. Ooh, what's that?
He said he likes building Legos.
Building
That's
Lego.
Spider-Man.
That's awesome.
got
That's
that.
really creative and enriching. I love how everyone here is so creative. That's important that you guys cultivate that. You said that that's Spider-Man?
I love Legos.
He loves Legos too. I love it, you guys. So we all have mutual things in common. So let's keep going. Now, if we're looking at the shared screen, we're going to go to our very next activity.
Sure.
Yes, it would one of the longest relationship.
Hold on, honey. Okay. So here we are talking about left brain versus right brain and what the difference is. Now here at Different Kind of Smart, we are learning about different ways of being smart. Did you know that there were two different sides of your brains? And each of those separate sides of your brain process information differently. And so sometimes people are more left-brained versus right-brained. So it's very interesting. So we're going to click on this article. And we're going to quickly read up on some of these details, and then we're going to do an experiment. Do you guys like experiments? Yeah, you like experiments? Awesome. So we're going to do an experiment to really test to see which side of the brain you guys are, okay? So first, we're going to look here at the difference between the left brain versus the right brain. So on your left side of the brain, you're thinking in words, in sequences. You have linear thought, you like math, you like facts, you like logic. But on the right side of your brain, it's about creativity. It's about your imagination, your intuition, your arts in all kinds of emotions, colors. It's really beautiful. And so you might have an idea of maybe you favor drawing over reading. That might give you an idea, right? So we're gonna look here as it talks about how certain people are either left-brained or right-brained. So it's hard to be both. That's the special piece I want to talk about. Being able to recognize first which side of the brain you're thinking with, and then being able to do both. So first, you see that the left side, logic, sequence, linear thinking, a lot of the ways that we're taught in school. And then the right side, it's about your imagination, the creativity that it takes to build Legos, build your toys, and do your animation. What it means to have rhythm and feel the music. That is a whole completely separate side of the brain. So we are going to do an experiment, and this experiment is going to test which side of the brain is more dominant for our participants today. So I want you to think, are you right-handed or left-handed? Right-handed, boys? I'm right-handed. Okay. So we're going to take a sticky note, and I'm going to write right here. So you know that my friend here is right-handed. And you, sir, are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed. I'm going to take another sticky note and put it right here. I am also right-handed. So I'm going to take my own sticky note and put it right there. All right, you guys. Now we're going to test out to see which one, if we are fully dominant on the right side, because all of us are right-handed in this room. But for the left-handed friends that are listening, I want you to do the same test, but with your left side, okay? So first things first is we are going to test with different senses.
Watch out for the.
I have here a simple paper towel roll. We're going to use this to see into the distance. Boys, I want you to take the paper towel roll, pick it up, and pick the eye that you best see out of. All right, I want us to all take note that Bakari, being right-handed, used his left eye. Thank you. All right. Right or left? I want to take note that Makai, who is also right-handed, used his left eye. Good job. All right. Now, I'm just going to toss up.
I just want a sticky note on my face.
And I went to the right side because I know that when I think on the right side, I tend to use the right side. All right. Good job. Now we're going to do another one. We have, boys, can you stand up for me? Thank you. All right, so the boys have stood up. What we're going to do is we're going to test to see which hand is the most dominant. So what I'm going to do is I have this coin here. It's actually a really cool coin. For those of you guys who can't see, this is a British pound. It's got Queen Elizabeth on it.
Wow, I can't see.
All right, friends. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this coin, I'm going to toss it to one of the boys, and we have to see which hand he caught it with. Boys, are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Can you admit that person, please? Okay, Bakari, I'm going to start with you first. Put both hands down. Put them behind your back, actually. Okay, I want you to get ready to catch the coin. Are you ready?
My master destroyer.
Is that a yes? Okay, he bowed.
Hajime.
So my special ninja, he is ready. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Caught that with his right hand, ladies and gentlemen. Where's your sticky note? We're gonna take this sticky note. Right hand. Thank you. Take your sticky note back, sir. Thank you. All right, Makai, you ready? Okay. Hands behind your back. We're gonna take this coin and we're gonna see. My hand is coming. Are you ready? On your mark, get set. Ooh! I want everyone to take note that Makai caught with his right hand. So I'm gonna write on paper, right hand. Most people who are right-handed also punch with their right hand. They draw with their right hand. They prefer to use their right hand when they dribble a ball, for example. So most people who are right-handed, the right hand is dominant. So good job, fellas. You guys can come back in. Awesome. So now we're going to check another one. Okay. Now we're going to see which side they prefer to listen with. Right here, I have a special shell. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a really cool shell that I got from a beach. I don't expect everyone to have one. Any kind of cell phone or listening apparatus would work. We could use a shoe. Okay, it's all about being adaptable. It's all about being flexible. It's all about learning wherever you are. So friends, we're gonna use my cool conch shell as like a cell phone, okay? When you listen, they say you hear the ocean in it, right? Anyone? Okay. So when I'm gonna put it down and I'm gonna ask the boys, ring, 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 I need you to pick the phone up. I need everyone to take note that Bakari has again used his left hand to pick the phone up, even though he caught with his right hand. I love it. Thank you. All right, friends. Makai, it's your turn. Oh, sorry. Ear. Okay. You ready? So I'm going to put the hiss there. Ring, ring, ring. All right. So he used his right hand to take to his right ear. So his right ear is the most dominant. Good job. I'm going to take that down and we're going to take on your sticky note that you use your right ear to listen. All right, boys. Keep your sticky notes now. Don't go losing these. Okay, there you go. Put them right on the forehead so everyone can see. Sounds great. Okay. What's our next one? So we have foot. All right, boys. Now we're going to test to see which foot is dominant. I'm just going to wing this one, honestly. So right now I have this little bandana. That's going to be our ball. If you guys have a ball, you can ball up a piece of paper, anything that's like catchable, okay? Anything that's catchable will work. Oh, I see you, my friend. Left ears, huh? All right now. Okay, folks. Now, boys, we are going to test which foot is most dominant. You set that person. All right. Now take one step back. I'm going to toss this to him, and I need you to use your foot to try and kick it, okay? You got to come back so they can see you, okay?
I don't want to kick you.
I appreciate that. I don't want to be kicked either, so I'm going to slide back. All right, are you ready? You're going to have to push your foot up. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. Woo! Great job. So he used his right leg to kick, okay?
Right.
So we're gonna take the sticky note and we're gonna put right leg. Good job. Here, take your sticky note back, sir. All right. Are you ready? Now remember, friends, anything that you can toss works, okay? That's paper balls. That's maybe if you have an actual ball, that works too. A sock. Very creative. I love it. All right, friends, I'm going to toss to my next participant to see which leg is his most dominant. Are you ready? Oh, good job. All right. So for those of you guys who couldn't see, he ended up, okay, we got it. Thank you. He ended up using his right leg. So I'm going to take his sticky note and put right leg. Good job, honey.
Everyone just got right.
So now let's think about what we just saw. Everyone here is right-handed, right? They write with their right hand. But both of you boys preferred your left eye to look out of. And both of you boys preferred listening with your left ear. That's right. I'm sorry, Bakari.
Right.
You did your left, Makai did his right. Now, why do we think that is, you guys? Do you think that means that they're using both sides of their brain at the same time? Well, there are a couple of reasons for that, actually. So most people who are right-handed are usually their whole right side is dominant, but it could depend on certain ways that you were taught. So for example, if you favor your left side, but you write with your right, it's most likely means that somebody taught you how to write with your right hand. And so that when you learn how to write, you write with your right hand. Doesn't that make sense? So it's very possible that this could be a conversation of nurture versus nature, right? So let's dig into that a little bit later, but right now we're going to keep moving. So we're going to go back to our shared screen. You see, we just finished our experiment. Now we're going to go to our next screen, which is what kind of smart are you? So I love this because this shows you different types of ways to be smart. And if you guys didn't know, we're here at Different Kind of Smart, working with collaborative healing. So we are all about learning about different types of ways of being smart, okay? We're learning about which side of the brain we work with, and we're learning about our different learning styles. So I want everybody to do this together with me, okay? We're gonna see if we can learn our learning styles so that when we have to learn in the future, we'll know how best we understand and receive information. So first, you can use anything you want. We are going to choose which one relates to us the best. Do I like to listen to music? Do I like to play a musical instrument? Do I make up my own songs or music? Do I like to sing? I can remember new songs easily. I like to go to musical concerts. Boys, I want you to pick one. Pick one and tell me which one you feel is most like you, best describes you. Do you guys like to listen to music more than you like to sing? Or do you like to make up your own songs? I know both of you boys play an instrument, but can you remember your songs easily? These are things that we're going to have to start to think about so we can learn ourselves better. So, Makai, why don't you start? Which one of those do you feel best describes you?
3.
Number 3. So I want you, on your sticky note, we are going to write down number 3.
What is number 3?
Number 3 says, I make up my own songs or music. Do you prefer playing instruments? Do you like to make up your own songs too? All right. So he also chose number 3. For everyone listening at home, You guys can download this and actually write it out if you choose. You see that there are suggestions of using colors for my friends who like to use colors, but right now we're going to talk through it. I know me personally, I like to sing. I can't sing at all. Ask anybody in the world, but that doesn't stop anything. And you said you like to play?
Yes, I like to play a musical instrument.
Okay. What instrument do you play?
Snare.
Oh, the snare. Okay, sir, which one do you feel best relates to you?
So I'm a fan. I just like to listen to music.
You just like to
Music
listen to
can move
music.
me, yes.
Okay, so I want you guys to take note of your answers here, okay? For everyone listening too, I want you guys to take note of your answers. Did you pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Okay, write it down. Now let's go to our next one. Which sentence best describes you? I can entertain myself. I enjoy alone time. I like quiet time to think or write. I understand my feelings well. I can have fun even when I'm alone. I like to set goals and think about how I will reach them. So boys, I know that that's a lot, but I want everyone to really think about what best describes you. Can you entertain yourself? Do you like being alone? Do you like to sit and write? Bakari, what do you like to do?
Achieve my goals.
Achieve your goals. So his choice was number 6. I like to set goals and think about how I'll reach them. Makai, which was your choice? 3.
3.
Number 3. All right, friends, I hope we're writing this down. Okay, so let's see. What sentence best describes me? I can't entertain myself, and I do enjoy being alone. I feel like a lot of these are kind of similar. I would say like 1 through 5. But I guess it is important that you really focus on which one best describes you. I know sometimes it's general, but try your very best. So I think I would choose, I have fun even when I'm alone. I like that one. So that's the one I'm gonna go for. What do you think? Come on in here.
I would go for number 4.
Number 4.
Which is I understand my feelings well.
Yeah.
Right.
She's a role model over here, y'all. I'm just trying to tell you, because it is not easy to understand your feelings. That should be one of your highest goals and objectives, is to learn about yourself. Right, boys?
Yep.
You want to learn about yourself so that you know how best to address your feelings, and we can practice what we talked about, mindfulness, right? Okay. What do you think, sir? Come on, bring us in.
So I am going to join in with number 6.
Number 6.
I also like to set goals and think about how I reach them.
Okay.
Because sometimes so much I do it in my sleep. Wake up and write notes down about what I can do differently.
Wow. All right. Awesome. Make sure you guys are taking note of your answers for everyone at home. Okay. Which sentence best describes you? I enjoy being outside in all kinds of weather. I like to take care of animals. I like going to the zoo, aquarium, and parks. I like to collect and organize things. I like learning about the earth and nature. I like things like camping and hiking. My friend got his hand up right away. So go ahead, tell everybody which one best describes you. 4. Number 4, I like to collect and organize things. I love it. Bakari, which one do you feel best describes
All of them.
you? If you guys didn't hear, he said all of them. All right. So I know that it's difficult, but I would like you to try and pick one that best describes you. I know all of this. You like being outside in the snow, in the rain, in the sleet. So I wouldn't pick that one. I think for myself, I would say I like camping and hiking. I think that I would pick that one. What about you?
I think I will go with number 6 as well.
Number 6 as
The
well?
Camping and hiking.
Sir?
Can't have too many the same. I actually do like being outside in all kinds of weather.
In all kinds of weather.
All kinds of weather.
So you like standing out in the rain?
You know, sometimes
Dancing.
it's refreshing.
You dancing in the rain?
Small periods of time.
I hear that's the thing, ladies and gentlemen.
My favorite one is taking care of animals.
Taking
Nice.
care of animals.
All right.
I love that. All right, so that is number 2. And Makai, your choice was number 4. All right. So let's keep going. Which one best describes me? I like to draw. I enjoy looking at art and photography. I can picture things in my head easily. I enjoy putting puzzles together. I like doing craft projects, and I like building things with blocks or Legos.
Uh-oh.
My friend. Well, I know his answer is going to be Legos. I know my friend right here, his answer is going to be Legos too. Makai, what is your answer going to be?
I have 5 different answers.
Number 1. So what is that? You like to draw? What about you?
I guess, I will go with it. I like to draw as well.
You like to draw? What about you, sir?
I can definitely picture things in my head easily.
Oh, I did not see that one. I definitely would have picked that.
Gotta be quicker than that.
You can still pick your choices, you guys. Write down your answers that best relate to you, okay?
I have 5.
You have 5? Well, hold on. So let's keep going. Now, another one. Which one best describes you? I like to solve hard math problems. I enjoy solving mysteries. I can picture things in my head. I like playing games with numbers and logic. I can solve math problems in my head. And I like doing science experiments. Woo! I love all of these. I love doing science experiments and solving mysteries. Okay, but I'm only going to pick solving mysteries. Boys, what is your pick?
My pick is... I forgot it.
Makai, what's your pick? Number 1, which is, I like to solve hard math problems.
Wow.
In case you guys didn't know, his nickname is Professor. What's yours?
Awesome. I enjoy solving mysteries.
Yes, solving mysteries.
Okay.
What's yours?
Go with number 4. I won't use 3 again. I'll go 4. I
Number
like playing
4.
games with numbers and logic.
I want everyone at home to think of which one they prefer. Do you guys like mysteries? Do you guys like doing experiments? Let's keep going.
Wait.
Here's another one. Which describes you? I like to do crossword puzzles and word games. I learn and remember new words easily. I like to read. I like to write stories. I enjoy poetry and rhyming, and I am good at spelling. Well, I did not like spelling back in school. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. English language was not my best, but now that I'm older, I do enjoy to read. Anyone else?
Zilch.
Zilch.
Wow.
We're not gonna accept that. Do you like poetry and rhyming?
Zilch.
Well, he makes music. I'm sure we're gonna pick that. What about you, sir? Number 6.
Spelling.
I'm good at
Oh,
spelling.
Interesting.
I enjoy poetry and rhyming.
Poetry and rhyming. Hey.
Hey.
Get a little something. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
I like to time. I do it all the time.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Number 5.
Number 5,
Yes,
enjoy
yes,
poetry
yes,
and
yes.
rhyming. I love it. All right, you guys, 2 more. So I get along with many different kinds of people. I like working in groups. I'm good at understanding how others are feeling. I like to help others. I love being with my friends. And I would rather be with people than be alone. Anyone? Well, I do like working in groups and with different kinds of people.
So,
What do you think, sir? Bakai, do you have an option that you think best describes you?
I love being with my friends.
He likes being
Being
with
with
his
his
friends.
friends.
All right.
I would go with number 4. I like to help people.
Oh, I love it. All right, sir.
I'm gonna have to do the same thing. I do like to help people.
Okay. And so for the last one, we've got, I like dancing. I like to play sports. I like doing activities that involve moving. I like to move when I'm thinking about things. I like to do projects where I get to use my hands. And it's easy for me to learn new dance moves. All right. That one's clearly for physical active people, right? So let's see. I do like to dance. So I'll pick that one. Does anyone have one they'll pick? What do you think, sir? Hmm?
There's 2 of them that describe me.
Which 2?
Well, I can't decide.
You can't decide.
Between 4 and 5.
Between 4 and 5. I like to move when I'm thinking about things, and I like to do projects where I get to use my hands. What about you, sir? Do you have one?
Projects.
You like to do projects? Okay, my friends.
I like to play sports.
Like to play sports?
I like to move when I'm thinking about things.
Oh, okay,
Definitely move
okay.
around.
All right, family. So we're going to keep moving because for the sake of time. So I want you guys to look at our worksheet here, and we are going to total up the points that we have. You can be music, self, nature, art, body, people, word, and math smart. That's several different types of being smart, huh? That's all kinds of ways of being smart. So I want you guys to look at the answers that you got, and we're going to count how many circles you filled with each of the colors. Now you see the colors are in the box. So pink is right here, that's for body. Then red, then brown, then orange, blue, green, yellow, and purple. Okay, so we are going to figure out what type of smart we are. So I want you guys to total that up in your spare time. And when you guys come to see us next week, we're going to see what kind of smart you are. Okay, so let's keep going to our next activity. You guys ready for our next activity? Woo! All right, friends. So we're coming towards the last about 5 minutes of our activity here. So what I like to do is what I call a wind down. Okay? So when we first opened up, we started with a video that talked about mindfulness. That is the special power that you have that nobody can take away from you in your mind. Have you guys ever heard of psychics? You guys ever heard of superpowers? They all are based in actual truth. And that all starts from here. So you got to train that up. You got to train it up. Come back to us every week and we're going to help you get it sharp, okay? So we're going to start this video and we are going to watch and learn about how we can unwind and calm it down. All right, bring it on down. Oh, okay. It's not what was supposed to happen at all. All right, friends. We're going to open up our video from this link here. Did you guys have fun today?
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope everyone decides to come back with me and join in our new and experienced distant learning series. We're going to be here every Wednesday, 4 o'clock, same time, same place, all day, every day, enriching our minds, growing as a people. Okay, let me just log this information in. I'm sorry, family. I think that when we got disconnected the first time, it really just kind of booted us out of our whole system. So I appreciate you guys for working with me and being patient as we pull it all together, you guys. We're just gonna log this in, see what it says. Hang tight. All right. Okay, and now we are going to let it flow, hopefully. So, oh my God, you can't be serious. This ain't the thing. This ain't the thing, y'all. This ain't the thing. It's okay, y'all. I'm patient, I think. Okay, go now. Let's go. It went away. It's going away. What happened? Did you get my information? Got it. Okay. All right. So. You know, we are just going to do the good old-fashioned search because clearly technology wants to play today, and I won't let you have my joy, okay? We are going to stay on it and live through it, and this video is going to play, family, so don't you worry, because we're going to take a second
Take this technology.
and learn to unwind. You know what? We got some unwinding techniques for ourselves, don't we? I think so. So my friends, we're going to unwind together. We're not going to worry about this technology. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now, and we're all going to look at each other. We're going to take a second. Want to come into the screen with me, sis? Okay. I'm going to take a second. We're just going to breathe. I want you to fill your lungs up with air. Reach your hands up high, as high as you can. I want you to try and touch the stars. Swirl it around a little bit. Swirl it around a little bit. And now bring it down. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our very first series. This is going to be a continuous thing. We are going to be here every week to come and bring you distance learning services. I want everyone who is on here, if you guys are interested in finding weekly lessons and activities so that we can start going through some of these math and reading and writing skills, I asked all of my family to check out the Edmodo app. We are going to share a class code with you. I have all the content you could need in there. Any individual support you guys need, you can reach out and ask us. We are here to help. We are here to support families. We appreciate you all for being here with us. And I just feel really blessed to have this opportunity. So I want to thank you guys. We're going to clap it up. So my boys coming to screen, clap it up. My team coming to screen, clap it up. Come on, clap it up. Yes. Okay, you guys. So we struggled through it for the first episode. We had a couple of technical difficulties. I really appreciate you guys for sticking it out with us. And we're going to be back. We're going to be back. We're going to have more games, more props, more fun, okay? So thank you all again so very much, all right? Peace.
Commercial break.